Let's have a closer look at the linear equation. The linear equation is y equals mx plus b. If you recall, m is the slope. And the slope can be written as the change in the y value over the change in x value. And we'll see an example of this very shortly. And the b here is the y-intercept. That's very important to know. So if I have the following equation equals 2x plus 5, or y equals x, or y equals minus 2/3 x minus 3. These are all linear equations. What they have in common is they have an x, and the exponent for the x is always 1. If it's 2, then we call it a quadratic equation. And if it's 3, we call it a cubic equation. But for now, we're just going to look at linear equations. Now, in this equation here, let's call this A, the slope is 2, or 2 over 1. So here we could say that for every change of 1 unit for x, there's a change of 2 units. And again, I will demonstrate that in a few seconds. And this here is my y-intercept. So here we have slope 2, y-intercept 5. Here we don't have anything in front of the x. If we don't have anything, it's a 1. So we have the slope 1, and we don't have a number after the x, so it means it's nothing or 0. So that's our y-intercept. And this one here, the number in front of the x is minus 2/3, so that's our slope. We can see here the change in y and the change in x on the bottom. And our y-intercept is minus 3. So let's go look at the graph. So here, this is the graph of y equals x plus 0, or where my b or my y-intercept is 0. And you could see the y-intercept is right here at this point here. And the slope is 1. If there's nothing, it's a 1. So my slope is 1, or we say 1 over 1. And so that means for every change in x, I move from here to 1 unit here. So again, here it's 1 unit and 1 unit here. And so again, if we change 1 unit, we go 1 unit to the right, we'll go up 1 unit. So that's the 1 and the 1. So if we wanted to graph a line with slope 2, if we wanted the slope to be 2, again, let's say let's make it bigger. Let's make it the slope 3. So it's 3 over 1. The top is the change in y. The bottom is the change in x. So a change in x, we always go to the right 1 unit. So that's right 1 unit. And because the 3 is positive, we're going to go up 3 units. So if let's do purple. Okay, I'm going to have to do something about this. Let's try green. No, we had green before. Let's try blue. So if I start with my y-intercept, let's say we have the same y-intercept at 0, but now my slope is 3, so I'm going to go to the right 1 unit, and I'm going to go up 3. So let's go 1 to the right, and then 1, 2, 3. So my next point is going to be here. Then I go 1 to the right, 1, 2, 3. 1 to the right, 1, 2, 3. So that would be I need a ruler. There we go. And yes, so I could easily go here. If I change my y-intercept, which is this one here, you see it changes here. Now it's at 7. So, and this moved up 7. So I could move it up a little higher, or I could move it down. Now my y-intercept, we can't see it, but I could go down here. It's at -10. And let's bring it back to 0. Oops, not 0 yet. 0. And then I could change my rise, which is the change in y. And you see the difference between when your slope is positive, it rises from left to right. And if you change your run, when the run and the rise are the same, it's going to become flatter. Anyway, that's it for this lesson.